my friends, Paul here in the RoJoBe Music Workshop, and welcome to part 6 of another cigar box guitar build. So in the previous video I'd fitted some of the hardware, i.e. the tuners, and for no apparent reason I also fitted the strap button on the bottom. I'm not going to put one at the top. I might do, I might not, probably not. So the next job now is to actually attach the neck to the body, glued and screwed. So I've got my body, I've got my neck, I've got the glue, I've got 2 wood screws, I've got some clamps and essential leather pads to go with the clamps so you don't mark the wood. Let me think, what else do I need? A screwdriver. There we go, screwdriver. Okay, so obviously this is going to attach like so. So I'm going to be putting glue on the bottom of the neck part there, and then I've already pre-drilled the screws, the screw holes, and I've made a little indent in the bottom there, just to make it easier to get the screw in. And I'm also going to glue this part of the fretboard, and that's the bit I'm going to be clamping down to the top of the body. Because I've got the break angle on the neck, it means that the fretboard is just sticking up slightly at the end over the body, so I'll glue and clamp that down as well. So, no time like the present, let's crack on. I think I'll use a paintbrush for spreading the glue on this. Can I zoom in a bit? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I get plenty of glue coverage. I don't need a lot of glue as such, but I want to make sure I get 100% coverage on the gluing surfaces. So let's just spread that around a bit, do it in a way that you can see what I'm doing. I might need a drop more glue actually. Yeah, I will. Not too worried about glue squeeze out, can clean that up afterwards. But as I said, the most important thing is 100% coverage with the glue. You really don't need a great deal of glue if you've got good glue surfaces, which I always make sure I do have. Oh dear, we'll just put a little drop more, just to make sure we've got enough on there. So once it's on there, it's on there. Right, okay, so I'm actually going to put glue on the screws as well. I'm sure it's frowned upon by some people, but you know, once this neck is on, I don't want it to come off again, so I want to give it every chance to really set up strong. Okay, that's the front one that goes in there. Back one, so that goes in there. Okay, so let's just carefully line everything up, drop it in place, and in go the screws, hopefully. Yeah, first one started nicely. Can you see what I'm doing? Sort of, kinda. Okay, let's get that up. Right, start to tighten them down now, just a little bit at a time on each one. I want this heel to come right down. Okay, that's good. It's going actually. Right, so I've got a good bit of glue squeeze out either side, so I know it's making good contact, which is excellent. So I'll just wipe off that excess now. A little bit of paper towel. That's made fantastic contact, really good. Just crank that heel screw down a bit more. That's good. Right, so as I said, I've got to clamp the end of the fretboard down onto the body. You can see it. Can you see? It's raised up slightly. So I'm going to use two clamps. One where it joins the body here, put that one on first, and then one right at the end. So a little bit fiddly this part, but absolutely essential. Okay, so one clamp, two leather pads, and just open that up a bit. Okay, another pad under there. Where you need like two pairs of hands. Okay, let's try it a different way. Doing it this way, I can't really see where the clamp's going, but it should be alright. Okay, that's good. Right, just check that before I tighten it up. Fiddly, but you know you've got to get this bit right. Oh dear. Yeah, you literally need two pairs of hands for doing these jobs. How's that looking? Pretty good. That's still got to come back a bit. Let's try it this way. Right, let's see, seems to be making good contact. Now, which clamp am I going to use? I'll still use that one. Can I get away with that? It's a bit awkward, so I'm going to use this, I don't know what you call it, but it's a much longer jaw, and I'll need a block of wood. Because that's not going to clamp anything, it's just open space. So, right, okay, let's get that leather pad under there, and squeeze that up. Okay, that looks good. That is almost perfect. Just move that clamp in a bit. That's better. Otherwise it slipped. That's got it. There we go. So again, I've got lots of glue squeeze out, so I know it's making good contact. Let me just crank this one down a bit. There we go. Right, I'll get out what glue squeeze out I can between the clamps. Not always easy. this side okay, but the other side might be a problem. I'm going to get a bit of water on my paintbrush and get it out with that. Everything goes wrong when the camera's on. Okay. That's better. It was better till I made a big old mess. What's the point in doing these jobs if you can't make a big old mess? That's half the fun, isn't it? Yeah, I can't really get to all of it, but it really doesn't matter. I can chip that away afterwards. As long as it's making good contact, that's really the only thing that matters at this stage. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. So that's now going to set up overnight, and then I'm going to continue with it tomorrow and almost certainly get it finished, which will be awesome. So, as you've seen so far, this project is taking nowhere near as long as the previous one, and that's mostly because I had this neck blank, which just has saved me so much time. It's not even funny. Yeah, I do like to make things from scratch. And that's why I do it that way normally, but I've got to be honest, I need a break from all this. It's been quite a long project, this one, but very enjoyable, and I'm really happy with how this one's going. I'm sure it's going to turn out just great. And once I've finished this one, so that'll be 3, and I haven't actually advertised them for sale yet, so going to get some decent photos, get them up online, and see if I can get them out the door. And I'm not giving these away. I'm not selling them for, pocket money, because of the amount of work that goes into it. The problem is, in Thailand, people don't appreciate that. They see something, oh, that looks a bit weird, I'll walk away. And some of them are interested when you tell them, yeah, I made this, I hand-built it, and it's totally unique, there isn't another one like it in the world. They're kind of intrigued, but don't buy very often. They just don't appreciate what's involved. When I price these at what I think, or close to what they should be worth, most people are not going to touch them. But, like I said, I'm not giving them away. I put a lot of work into these, and I'm really pleased with the results. So, I think part 6 this is, I think. So, yeah, it's going on a bit, but I'm pretty sure one more video should do it, 2 maximum. So we're going to be, maximum of 8 videos for this project, and it's going to be all done. And that's going to be, today is the Friday the 30th of December. So, I want to get this finished tomorrow, really, before the new year. And if I do, apart from, cleaning the workshop and the school and the shop and the other classes, apart from doing all that, I'm going to take a little bit of a rest again, a couple of days before we get back to work. So, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell, leave a comment and a thumbs up if you would please, and tell your friends, colleagues and relatives about my fantastic channel. We will see you in the next one. Peace out.